Nearly 3 decades ago, 2 women in lengthy and loving marriages were fast approaching that age where bearing children would no longer be possible. One was in San Diego, and the other in Torrance, California, a mere hour apart. They were pregnant in the same year, and one gave birth to twins, including a daughter and one to a son. The son was raised in North Carolina, but returned to Southern California 25 years later. His mother, Sue, shared that when he returned to investigate a job offer, something in his being shifted, a spark, an anticipation, a reckoning. The daughter, meanwhile, had bloomed right where she had been planted. Always knowing intuitively that this was her place, her home, her destiny. And Bobby and Natalie were eventually united in the territory of their birth, and a friendship blossomed. They share in common the beauty of their family's devotion, and that even though life may take you to distant places, love will always bring you home.
Bobby, you are the best person I know. And what I think is even more special is that there are a lot of people here today that would say the same. You are strong, confident, the best listener, the hardest worker. You just actually make everything better. You literally somehow made a global pandemic fun. The truth is, you make everything fun. My favorite thing is how much everyone loves you, how pretty much immediately my family gave you the stamp of approval and you quickly became the most anticipated guest at every family event. Thank you for loving me for exactly who I am, making me the most confident and best version of myself. Thank you for bringing me into your family so warmly. I take you as my teammate, my best friend, for everything that you will become and for everything that you are. It has been the biggest privilege of my life to love and be loved by you. And I promise to choose you over and over again every day.
5 years ago, the world looked a lot different. There was a global pandemic. The economy was shut down. You were getting your MBA. I was trying to figure out my new job. When I first asked you out, you replied, "Are you sure?" You were selfless, you were smart, you're creative, you're gentle, and you genuinely care about people. Dating during the pandemic, as you said, didn't really slow us down at all. In fact, I think it brought us closer together. Instead of going out, we would bring poke and wine to the beach and race to the end of the jetty behind Tower 28. So to answer your question from 5 years ago, yes, I'm absolutely sure. I'm absolutely sure that I'd like to continue our adventures, our new recipes, to move to new places, to create more holiday traditions. So with that, Natalie Diederich, I vow to love you unconditionally. I vow to love your family as they are mine. I vow to support you during the hardships and to push you to be your best just as you push me to be mine. And above all, I vow to be your partner in crime until my very last breath. Natalie, I love you now and forever. Was I supposed to do that?
I don't know, I think you're good.
So beautiful. I was like a mix of like, am I supposed to be emotional or excited?
I know.
So
It's
excited.
like both. Okay.
So pretty.
Thank you.
You feel okay?
Thank you.
Talking for a memory, remind me of what used to be. Beauty in letting go, skipping stones and merry-go-round. Sunsets and simplicity, making up the meaning as we go. Mission bells and morning light, paint the pictures in my mind. All we have is all we need to hold. Quiet on the waterline reminds me of our simple time. Beauty in the letting go, skipping stones and merry-go-rounds, talking for a memory. Remind me of what used to be. Beauty in the letting go, skipping stones and merry-go-rounds. Nothing that's worth keeping to yourself.
Bobby. So here's the good news. Bobby's been a part of our family already for 4 years. We vacationed. We've been all over the place. I've watched him. I don't think he was putting on an act. We would be on a ski trip, and I'd stagger out of bed around 6:30, and Bobby's already there on the computer. So wherever Bobby's bosses are, he works even on vacation. And I've watched how you've cared for my daughter, and I appreciate that as well. See how happy you make her, and I love that about you.
Bobby and I go way back to preschool, 4 years old, and we've been best friends ever since, honestly. When we were fishing, I don't know if a lot of you know this about Bobby, but he's got a soft spot for animals. He loves them to death, man. And we'd be fishing, and we'd catch all these great fish for dinner, and I'd turn around, and Bobby's chucking them back in the lake. Yeah, Bobby moved out to California right after college, and I was curious what that would do to our friendship. Distance, is hard on any friendship, but we didn't skip a beat. We never drifted apart. So thankful for that, and I'm super happy to have gotten to know Natalie over the last 4 or 5 years, and she's so welcoming and so sweet.
It's a privilege to have a twin. Being a twin is a really special thing. We've had the ability to stay super close throughout our whole life. Actually gone to school with each other since preschool all the way through college. And that's just been an unbelievable experience that I'm so happy that we've been able to share together. I've been able to see the ups and downs, of all that life has brought both of us, with the roller coaster of different relationships that Natalie has had.
Now where would he start with Bobby? For starters, this guy's handsome. He's witty. He's intelligent. He's a great golf. Sorry, Bobby, I can't read your handwriting here.
I've had the privilege to know Bobby for about 5 years now. He moved to California about five and a half or so, and we really got to know each other through the game of golf. And it's cliche, but game of golf can teach you a lot about somebody. He's known for falling apart on the 14th or 15th hole, but we'll leave that aside. He's disciplined, he's respectful, he's got great etiquette, he's professional, he is responsible, he is everything that you would want to look for in a best friend. I'm of the belief that there's two different kinds of family. There's those that you're born with, and those that you get to choose. And Bobby, I couldn't be happier that you're a brother of mine. Natalie is the best. She's joyful. She's kind. A great sense of humor, and what I loved most about the speeches today is that it's clear that everybody that she's around loves her.
How do you sum up Natalie into words on a paper? But then we realized it's not what she is that makes her so special, but how she makes us all feel. Shoot! As someone who was randomly paired with Nat freshman year, I can confidently say that she's the type of person who makes sure you always have a seat at the table. Thankfully, when she walked into Henley room 314 on that hot summer day in 2015, even though she was sobbing that she had to leave Moo and Doodle, she radiated the warmest, most positive energy that instantly made me feel at home. In fact, my mom calls Nat her sunshine girl, and I don't think I could put it any better.
I met Nat that same week during one fateful night of Chapman orientation that sent Nat and I driving around town actually looking for Charlie. Justine and I often reflect on how the hardest part about where we live is the fact that we can no longer enjoy the mundane things of life with Nat as we once could. As challenging and saddening as that can be, Nat has never allowed our friendship to skip a beat, and that is because no matter the distance, she has the ability to make you feel as if you're right there with her.
We can confidently say that she leaves people better than she found them. She's truly one of the most special people on this planet.
Together, these two are integrators of people. If you look around the room tonight, not only is there a joining of families, but every person in this room is an extension of your love story.
Since, Natalie, you are now officially a part of the guys' side as well, I did bring a little relic from Bobby's bachelor party that I wanted to pass off to you.
As I was laying in bed this morning thinking about today, I've only felt the way I felt this morning 2 other times in my life that I can remember. The day before the kids were born, and the day that Natalie and Charlie were leaving home to go to college. Then I walked into my bathroom and there was a letter on my nightstand. It says, "You, Dad, are the reason why, when I started looking for love myself, I knew exactly what to look for. The way you care for, honor, and respect Mom has always been my example of what a loving, long-lasting relationship looks like." Feels like you're right.
Yeah.
Sweetie. Beautiful.
You're so handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes.
So happy for you.
We're gonna do this. It's gonna be good.
We're gonna dehydrate.
We are.
Yeah.
It'll be
Love
good.
you.
I love you too.
Yeah.
To be fair, there was no doubt in my mind when we left college, when she met Bobby, that Bobby was the one. Bobby's made this very, very easy for me as a twin brother, and that hasn't always been the case. So I appreciate that. First and foremost, we're truly friends, and that's the most important thing for me. You know, we like to do the same things. You push me at golf, still kick my ass every time, but I'm still out there swinging and trying my best. But in all honesty, Bob, you know, I couldn't ask for a better person to love and support Nat. And you know, it's always been the two of us. It's always been me and Nat. And you know, now we're finally able to add someone in. And I've only had a sister. I'm finally able to welcome you in as my brother.